Welcome back to another edition of
Let's Play Minecraft. You and I together in the same world. Paperclip. Here we go.
last time when you joined me. There was less sheep. We were doing our coffee house, which I think needs a little tweaking, but I'm going to show you that in a moment here. And today we're going to build, or get the groundwork down, and build our subway station underneath the hole in the wall. So I want to show you the groundwork that I've done here. So what I've done is we're going to be digging down somewhere in here. We're going to have a nice little entrance to the subway station. And then we're going to have a couple of platforms. I want some rails going this way underground. And then eventually we're going to have rails going this way underground towards the Fibu. And again, one of those rails is going to go underneath the Fibu to get a nice, beautiful scenery of the Oceana. And then these two lines are the lines we're going to work on today. And these guys are going to go downtown.
The neon lights are bright downtown. Oh, you gotta do this to me?
Okay. So as you see, I laid this in here. And this is kind of the idea I wanted. At least I know I'm heading in the right direction. My gosh, these guys are having the meeting of the minds.
So, Flo, what do you think about Barry? He seems kind of nice.
I don't know. I just don't think he's gonna like me for my personality.
That's how chickens talk, okay? Relax. This is it's like an omelet field. So then what's going to happen, see. Thanks again for joining, by the way. Junction. Okay, so the line on the right is going to keep going. So eventually if we have something way out there in La La Land, it's going to go there. This line is going to cut this way. And it will go here. And I got nothing to really show that, but it's going to stop maybe about here. Roughly. Is that right? Something like that. So it's going to stop here. And then this line here is going to start here. And this is also going to be joining you to here. So from this station, you're going to have access to go to that place, far off Neverland, or to the hole in the wall, which you can take the lines to the Fibu and beyond. Coffee house time. So you last joined me when I was having my barista named Peter. So I'm gonna check it out. Check it out from a distance, guys. So what you guys think? I roofed it and everything. Nice little flat roof, a little different from the cobblestone maker's house. I think it looks pretty good. Let me show you the inside. Well, over here is we're gonna actually. I want to build like a pub restaurant over here. So this is going to be, and then upstairs, I think I talked about in the past, I was going to build a radio station. So we're going to build a radio station up there. But over here, restaurant with seats overlooking Oceana, or whatever it's going to be called. Inside, close the door behind us. Huh? Not too shabby? Okay. Stage where you perform. You got plenty of seating. beautiful artwork from the many years that have come before.
Flowers for prettiness.
That's where you order your food, right here. This is where you pick up your food. Thank you. I should have a sign that says, pick up, take out. Oh, it's a good idea. Manager's office. Jump the counter. Doors to keep all those vandals out. Nice little kitchen area. Wash your dishes, make your food. So in the comments, if you got any more ideas to spruce it up, any detail things. Details will be cool. Load me up with some details. Oh yeah, ladies' room, gents. Kaplish. Pretty cool, right? Not too bad. I think it's a nice addition to our little town, which, by the way, we also needed to name. So if you got a cool name for our little town, Buenos Dias. Right, so we're going to go down 20. I don't know. I was thinking 20 levels. We'll go down 20 levels. But what we got to do is when we know we've reached our lines, I guess it's 20 levels down there. I'm just going to dig holes here. Do I have ladders? No, I don't have ladders. Man. My idea was to actually go down here a bunch and then be able to go down 20 levels there. But if I go down here, how do I get back up? Yeah, it's okay. What I'll do, here's what I'll do. Let's get the shoveling on the road. So we'll build a nice little archway here and call it subway station. Boom.
What?
This is a little unexpected, guys. A little unexpected. Looks like it's a place I've been before. That's okay. So you are talking to me amongst, in the mists. That's the better way to say it. In the mists, in the mist, in the mist of the what they're calling the blizzard of 2014. Lots of snow, heavy winds, and some really cold temperatures. Really cold. 5 below today was the average. Nothing too exciting. Get those over there. Alright, let's see. I gotta make sure we understand how low we're going. And all this is actually getting gutted out too. Because you know how on subways they've got escalators going up and down. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Boom, boom. Boom. What is this? Yeah, it's a cave. It's a cave I've been in before. Where does it lead? Ah, interesting. Leads out by the coffee shop. It could be our secret coffee shop escape hatch. We could. If you guys want, we could actually build when you're coming down the staircase here. We could try to build a little contraption that opens a door up and leads us into this little getaway. But for now, just so we don't get any visitors, maybe we'll leave it like that so we can see it. Let's see here. So we'll tidy all this up eventually, but let's get this the gist of this done here. We're gonna get cornered, aren't we? All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get buried alive. You guys are probably thinking, what is he doing? There we go. I have a feeling my little green friends are gonna come find me. All right, we gotta now figure out how deep are we. So normally we'd be there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is where we use Big Daddy. Well, I hope everybody out there as well. Things have been, of course, very busy with the new edition of the Dynamite Clan. And I hope everybody's had a wonderful holiday season for whatever you do for your holidays. There we go. All right. The only thing we didn't account for is the start of those subway station rounds. So I guess here, let's get the other line going here. We'll get the other stairwell going. And I guess we'll just dig up to see where we are. Yeah, there we go. Do we need more torches in here? It's gonna get very interesting in here without any torches. Alright, there we go. Light it up. Alright, let's break this up a little bit more here. Some torches on the walls. Okay. Now that we're here, I guess we gotta just go up and see where we are. So let's just, we know that we are lined up. This is crazy, but at least if you guys, oh, that's my down, that's my up. If you guys ever want to build this, you know how to do it. You guys are all probably thinking, such an easier way. Crazy. Rich. Look at that. Oh, actually, that's where I was going to stop it. This is where the 2 lines. But that's so crazy. Okay. So we'll go down, and we know exactly where this is, and then that's where they can start, I guess. Yeah. Perfect. That's exactly where we want to go. Hopefully nothing's going to follow us in here. It's gonna come down. Alright, well, let's do this. Alright. So this is where the rail line will start. I got the 2 rail lines here, and we just got to go up to the surface and count and see where we are. Should have brought a bed with me, huh? Oh. Now we at least know where they're going to start. And then my only other thought now would be maybe to think big, you know? Maybe increase the size of the staircase. And then have it so you can't access it from here. But you have to access it from over here. Like this would be like your platform to catch your train, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Burn? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And maybe this is like, this would come down. And then we'll actually have this wrap around. Kind of like that. So that you'll come down the stairs. Actually, this would be... Maybe you can look into the lines, but you can't get there yet. We'll have some sort of maybe either a wall here, or we could even just block it up. So when you come down here, you have to go down here, and then you have this line. Now, of course, you could jump, but that would be so dangerous. Be super dangerous. You couldn't. You shouldn't. Oh, gosh, guys. But that technically would be the rail line. Now we just have to go back up, tippity top. And figure it out. Let's go see it's daytime, and then we'll dig down some more. Maybe we should actually dig more here. Even if we go too far, that'll be okay. So next episode, just so you guys are trying to remember, we're going to use some dynamite. So we are, the plan I had was actually, we're always trying to blow up bad guys. So I want to do like a more productive blow up, which would mean that we try to capture bad guys, but also blow up an area of the area near the small bridge that we built a couple episodes back. Because we were joking around about how it's kind of like a lazy bridge. It's a bridge because we're lazy. Well, I'm lazy. So, let's see how far this goes. So being how that's the case, I should probably finish this. Yeah, let me match this to over there, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Look at we have done some tweaking to the lines. So now in the trade, we should put a guy in here.
We kept controlling everything.
So what we can do is the same thing on either side. You go up the walls, and then you're going to be able to maybe have maybe you you pick which way you want to go down. So once you get down here, it's tough, man. It's tough. I guess we could do something like this, and then make it so either line is connected. So if you get down this far and you change your mind, you just have one last chance to switch lines. One last chance to switch lines. Alright, daytime. So let's go back up to the tippity top and do a little more mapping. And we just gotta think big, man. We can make it bigger. Okay, who's up here? Anybody up here? No one's up here. Alright, so that's going to be a staircase, and then this will be a double staircase at some point. And let's see, so we got this one. Fall to your death. So then we need to basically get to here, right? This is where it's gonna turn. So let us dig down here, and once we dig down here, we'll know that there's gonna be. We'll dig down here. That's gonna be the turn, and then that next lane will be the. You know what I mean. And then it's basically a straight shot back to the hole in the wall, which I think we can accomplish, right? Hopefully we dug enough down the train tracks here. Boom! Alright, so this was the turn. And I did 20 blocks down because the landscape is crazy going from here to the hole in the wall. And I was just afraid that at some point it would, I don't know. I'd actually be on the surface maybe. Alright, so these are the 2 tracks that are going to go back to the hole in the wall. And then this track, yeah, this track will go forward. And then wow, we were pretty close on, weren't we? Alright, so yeah, so this track here, you're going to be able to come down these stairs if you want to go in the hole in the wall, jump on your train car, and then you'll go right around the corner that way. And when you're coming from the hole in the wall, you can go this way, and we can make it so you turn this way, or I'd probably stop here to give you the option to keep going, maybe? We'll have to figure that out. But at this point in time, let's press on. Now, what I could do is I could race ahead into the no, let's just press on. I'll go a good distance and then we'll kick it up and see where we are. It's gonna be a hike though. This is gonna be a hike. So this is something where we're gonna dynamite forward as much as we can. So let's do a dynamite forward in 3. Oh, we'll get that too. 3, 2, 1, go. We're back, guys. We have to just get to 33. We're in 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, crazy talk. Well, this makes it very interesting, doesn't it? Now I lose track of my, I lost track of my counting. We're opening up, busting up into a cave. It's actually kind of cool. So the rail system's going to start. Oh, it's going to be cool. We have to build, our rail system might actually be in a ravine. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we have to try to get our way across this without dying. Twenty, 21, 22, 23. I see you.
Hello, man.
You got something you want to prove, buddy? Did he just fall off the ledge? Okay, lost count. Let's do this again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24, 26, 27, 28. now we just gotta count. Now we just gotta count, man. Leave me alone. I should probably get rid of these. So no one comes down. Hey, how you doing up there?
Hello? Is there something wrong with your nose?
Alright. I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is our little water elevator. Pretty cool. Taking us all the way down. Man, this one's running long. What's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 33. Okay. So now if I go up from here, let's first blow this out a little bit. I'm gonna basically almost die. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Let's probably light a torch in here. That's the one thing about this game that's so neat is things just change. You have a plan, and then things just change, and like I, for one, think it'd be awesome to have a train station in a ravine. I never would have thought of that before. There it is. Busting out. There we go. Perfect. We are busted out into it. We have completed our mission. So now we've mapped I gotta do some tweaking, but we've mapped a trail from here to the city. And now, it's just a matter of making it look pretty and, of course, finding rails. Alright guys, subscribe, watch, like, comment, and next time we'll be on episode 40. So, cool stuff happening on 40. Make sure you stay tuned and clicked in. We'll see you next time. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.